gonna give it a little bit of help as well. Oh dear. Hello, hello, beautiful. This is so much fun. Let's see. Hello bike and e-bike riders. I'm Felipe from Electric Bike Advisor. I hope that you all having an amazing day. I am having an amazing day because in this occasion I'm having the chance to test a Fat-Tyre electric bike, the Rilu Pogo. In this instance, it's been around a week or so, and I have taken it along different terrains, loose gravels, harsh hills, downhills, on grass, along the city, and the first impression is like the bike is ready for everything. But actually, is that the case? So let's find out in this review. I'm gonna go, there is a very interesting hill up there. I want to try how the motor goes. And the grip overall looks very steep. I'm gonna give it a little bit of help as well. Oh dear. Wow. For a second I thought that I was gonna be stuck at the top of the hill almost. Now let's take it off-road again, see how it feels. This is more of a harsh terrain compared to the other one. Just barely feeling the bumps of the terrain. This cruising super secure. Way. Just gonna see how it feels too. Yeah, that was awesome. That felt good. How does it feel like to ride the Pogo, Rilu Pogo, with no assistance? And the main thing I'm noticing is I can feel the weight of it. It'll be a struggle to pedal without any assistance. All right, let's go uphill. It's quite an incline, and the Pogo giving a lot of power, getting me uphill. Considering 33 kilograms around that's a lot of weight for an e-bike, and yet, wow, doing a lot of the work. Oh dear, I wonder if it's gonna make it. Maybe I'll just drop another. Oh dear. Almost there. Almost there. Oh yeah. I made it. I got a little bit worried. Now I'm gonna go the same way but going downhill. See how the whole bike performs. A lot of grip. Oh nice. Going super fast. Oh. Oop. Oh yeah, good control for sure. good control. That was very loose gravel, and going 35 k's and going with enough control to feel like I want to keep going. That was great. Okay, let's find out how the folding and unfolding process is of the Pogo. So first of all, going for the pedals if I need to, if I want to for whatever reason. Now I'm doing the middle latch, which is the most important one, to separate both sections of the frame. Now we're gonna use the middle handle. Put it into position, and now the bike should be resting on this metal piece here, not on the pedal, I believe. Yeah, and now you want to fold the handle, the stem as well. So moving the initial locking mechanism, then the secondary latch, and then putting both pieces together. Now all this unfolded again. Same process but reversed. See, yeah, this is pretty simple. Putting it back in there, and I guess let's see what the experience is to. So you need to make sure these two pieces are properly placed, and then putting the latch, the middle latch, to hold both pieces of the frame, pedals, and ready to go. Okay, going off-road now with the tires a bit deflated. I don't want to drop them too much, so to avoid the rims to get damaged. And there is definitely much more comfort, and it feels more grippy. In this case, two things I think could be improved. The first one, I love to have the extra battery for added range, but at the same time I found that it was a little bit harder to take out of the frame. I know the battery could be somehow heavy, and also this could reduce the weight of the bike, of course, but then when trying to remove it, it was like hard to actually get it out of the frame. So maybe it's having a handle here to be able to, you know, pull it out and then reduce the weight of the bike would be awesome. The second thing, again, as I said, might be difficult to adjust in this case, but the folding and unfolding experience, it was a little bit harder than I thought. The experience I had with the Nomad was good, but when folding these two pieces of the frame, it was hard because of the actual weight of the bike. So I know, like, removing the battery from the back is gonna be very, very handy. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do some riding at night. I'm gonna dive into darkness in this path towards the Yarra River, which is a very dark one. So far I'm happy with the light provided by the bike. So my overall impressions of the Rilu Pogo Fat-tyre electric bike. My general feeling after a week or so of testing the bike is positive. There is many things that I appreciate the bike has. Like one of those is comfort, which is improved by the Fat-Tyres offered in this case. Good suspension, and also the small real seat post suspension provided by it. Also the possibility of having two batteries, one here that is the standard for all the Rilu e-bikes, and also an additional one, big one, that is going to provide extra range in case needed. Which is a very important point there, because one of the things that I found about the Pogo is that the bike itself in general feels heavy. So in that sense, I would definitely make sure that the Pogo has battery, because I don't think it'll be fun to ride it without any assistance in this case. Other points that I found very interesting about the bike is how, even though it is heavy, I was impressed by how the power of the motor was provided, even though carrying such a weight and then going into that incline, that was manageable. There was a couple of moments where I felt like the bike, the Pogo was not gonna make it in that massive hill. I was surprised to take. I was like first time going in there, but yet the bike managed to get there. The other thing that I really appreciate about the Pogo in this case was having the throttle feature. So yeah, a couple of moments that I forgot to change my gear, and then just from that static position, pressing it and getting that first push and momentum. One of the most important parts, I guess, from the whole experience was like how much fun I was having. I wasn't feeling worried about where I was taking the bike, and it was well balanced, so I was having fun. At some point I would have liked to have more speed, but you know, like the Pogo, looking at the regulations, it lands within it, so that is great. So if you really liked this review, please give it a thumbs up. But also, if you had some experience, or if you happen to have this bike, the Rilu Pogo, what are your impressions about it? What is your experience riding the bike? So that'll be very interesting to have a discussion and understand what else you have found that has been great, and what are the things that could be potentially improved. So yeah, just make a comment and then keep it rolling. Thank you for watching.